Are you ready?
We are live on the mic with our host DJ Duss and Bamboo Bam.
Bam!
Let's get this show started.
Yo, what's up? I'm DJ Duss, and the guy next to me is my co-host Bamboo. What's up, Bam?
What's up, kid? What you saying, dog?
Good, man.
Been a minute.
It's been a minute. We took the summer off. We kept busy with work, but you know what? Things are slowing down. Winter's around the corner.
Yeah.
You know, we might as well tell some stories and entertain some people, right?
Yeah.
But guys, I got a good story for you, Bam, and I want your input. I want everyone's input. Now, the backstory of this is a friend of mine goes on a date with a 27-year-old.
Sound good,
cute.
Lady.
And, you know, he goes on a great date, and she sends him a text saying, hey, are you free tomorrow? Which ends up being a Thursday. The next day is a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Think about some adventurous ideas she tells him, you know. Think about some stuff. So, you know, she's putting him on the spot, right?
Yeah. Checking his imagination.
But if you know this dude properly, that's a challenge well accepted. So he takes on the challenge. Gives her 3-4 options, you know, rock climbing and, you know, hiking and all that shit, right? So I would have been like, this pub, that pub, or the other pub. So he says, you know, brings up the options. So he gets a reply, and he reads me his reply. So I got him to text me the reply to read it on the air because I want to know your input or anybody else's input.
Okay,
all right. It starts with, hey, I appreciate the thoughts in all these adventurous idea dates. But I've been managing a lot with work, and I think I will take Thursday to rest to get a good night's sleep before traveling to Sudbury on Friday. Fair, right? Might have to backpedal. I'm going, you know, if she's driving, it's like a 9-hour drive, whatever the case may be, right? I look forward to rescheduling for next week if you're available and willing, and has this little, like, you know, blushy little emoji, right?
Right.
So far, so good, right? Sweet girl. Not bad. Okay, here we go. This is where, because he's reading this to me, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck's the problem here? Okay, so first of all, when a text message is this long, if people on Spotify and all that shit, if it's like the size of my penis length long, I ain't reading. I ain't reading the text, you know what I mean? Like, that should be a phone conversation, right?
Right.
All right, so there's a space in between this, right? Same text, space.
Boom.
Also, sidebar. I have some concerns surrounding you, never living with someone before and at the age of 41. Okay. This guy is a bachelor, enjoys his time. If he does, he's a very straight up person. He won't string someone along, you know. If he doesn't like the girl, moves on.
Right.
I just don't know if I should take that as a red flag, or that you can't commit or unwilling to eventually progress into that step. Also, your idea of a spouse having their own bedroom and washroom. I mean, I get it a bit.
No fucking way. No. Okay, go on.
But it just sounds to me that you really like your space and your independence. And as you know, I'm someone like that is not good. Someone like that is not good for me. My anxious attachment style. Just being real. That's the end of the text.
Okay, let's see. How do I break this down? Okay, she's concerned about red flags regarding him and his space. Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong here, right?
Yes.
All right, okay. So, first of all, she's making it sound like he's on a job interview. you know, that's the first thing. He's not on a job fucking interview. You understand what I'm saying? You know, he told you what he likes. She's got to respect that. Now, she should have her concerns. Okay, that's fine. You get what I'm saying? Okay. But I'm going to tell you that I have red flags about you and what you told me, but I'm not supposed to have red flags about your attachment style, because that's a red flag for me.
Yes. Date one date.
Okay, that's a red flag for me. You know, I swear to God, I was in the bar one day and I had a girl come up and go, "Oh, I like this," talking about me being black. No, I like this. I ain't seen you before. This and this and this, and then ended off the conversation with, "I'm an alcoholic." Like, I'm really gonna talk to you anymore? I don't fucking think so. But still,
would
back
you
to-
rather not know she's an alcoholic off that moment, or 2-3 weeks into dating her?
No, I get it, but my point being is she's waiting to after the first date to go, this is a problem. Why you didn't just tell me that when you were sitting there when you found
But
out about
the
it?
first part of the fucking text is amazing. I appreciate all these ideas. I can't do it today. Maybe I can't wait. If you're, with this, I look forward to rescheduling for next week if you're available and willing.
Yeah.
And then it's
but-
like, dun, 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 sidebar.
You know, what the hell is the problem here?
And the sidebar is longer than the actual nice text. That's what's sad.
But I don't understand the
Okay.
nuanced dating. It's
I'm going to
weird.
tell you something. If I know my friend,
Hmm.
if those are only her concerns for now,
She don't know what she's getting into, huh?
those are the concerns. There's going to be a lot of sidebars. Okay.
Wow. I don't know. Me, okay, you got my red
You're
flags.
on. So now you're willing to do date 2. You went out of your way. You planned out these adventurous date ideas, and you get this. What do? Do you still reach out next weekend? What do you do?
Actually, no. Because for one, I'll be insulted that she feels that me being alone and the fact that I'm 41 and I ain't been with nobody, that's my choice. That's not her choice. You know, take me as what you see. You get what I'm saying? And if that's a problem,
But let's rewind here. Let's say he's the man that now has lived, we'll say 4 serious relationships within the next, realistic. I'm talking about after high school, after college. We're looking at 3 to 5 year relationship. He's done 4 of them, and they
Okay.
all lived with him. Now, would that be considered a red flag too?
yes, it would be.
You see what I'm saying?
It would be. Well, my concern would be as you've been with 4 people and
Yes.
it didn't work out.
So lose-lose.
Then, yeah, of course it is. You understand what I'm saying? The fact that that person's formed an opinion off of what she heard is, actually she assumed something, so it's making an ass out of herself.
Well, the joke was, because I'm like, where did she get this whole separate bedroom thing, right? And he goes, well, he mentioned something about, I don't quote me on it, something about like the bartender and the girlfriend were beefing about something. And Carm's like, you guys are beefing because you guys don't have your own space. You need to have your own bed and have a good night's sleep. And I remember and I laughed about that. So I guess he made a joke towards the bartender, and that stuck to her, obviously, right? So now talking about different beds, are you in agreement of sleeping in a different bed?
You know what? I've met people who's married and they sleep in separate rooms.
Yeah.
And it works for them because they
Yeah.
can't sleep together. It's a problem. Somebody snores too much or somebody sweats too
Well,
much.
next time you come and visit, go talk to my dad and be like, so how does it, do you like sleeping in the same room as your wife? And he's going to go on a 20-minute rant about how it's too cold. The fan's always on. This is bullshit. She snores. She wakes up to go to the washroom. And then he wakes up pissed off. And then he has to nap. This is what he's going to tell you. If that man had his own bed and room, he would wake up smelling flowers. But instead he wants to kill everybody.
But it's some people it works for them. It's like, okay, cool, you sleep over there. Some people sleep wild, some people sleep different, right? So it's just a matter of finding someone that, because everybody's different, right? You know what I mean? I've been with a couple of people who I find snore, grind their teeth, wakes me up. You know what I mean? But then again, I don't know about me. When I'm sleeping. I might fart all the fucking night long. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know.
I remember sleeping years ago with this girl in the bed. It was the first time we ever got together. And I woke up, I don't know what time, it was obviously late. And I looked over and the girl was back fully clothed, shivering, while I was cocooned perfectly in this blanket.
You're a blanket hog.
Well, I like to be by myself anyways, right? And I remember being like, hey, what the fuck's wrong with you? You took all the blankets. I'm like, well, wake me up. Like, don't be a bozo. Like,
Like I said, some people take that.
and
as a
honestly, between you and I think she tried to turn on the heat, but just turned on the AC.
Oh, and
I think
just
something
froze
went
herself
wrong with
out.
the thermostat. You know, the hotel thermostats are a little bit different sometimes. So I think she made the room even colder.
Ah, fuck. I
Fuck
don't know,
that.
man.
That's not my fault.
Everybody sleep different, man. You know what I mean? Some people like to be cuddling all night, and some people like to cuddle a little bit and then give themselves some space. You know what I mean? And move around and so on. So, but still, man, like, hey, if it works, separate rooms, it works. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I just this. If I got that text message, I think the block button would have been appeared.
Well, blocking is a little harsh, but
No, but why? Do you know why you have to block?
what?
Because you're a man with a dick, and you're gonna go back down that rabbit hole if she dings you 3 months from now.
Well, see,
And then you're gonna forget about that stupid text, and you're gonna go into this like, yeah, okay, she was cute. Let's walk into this, and then remember why you fucking should have blocked her in the first place.
I guess.
Okay, tell me about a blocking story. So
yeah, it's been a minute since we talked, son. Let's go.
So guys,
Yes.
me and D rolled to Dooley's, right? And we see some people there, and D likes to let's get everyone around of shots, right? You know how he is, eh? Round of shots. So he buys people over here, us, bartender, and all that stuff. And I look over, and there's this cute girl there, and she goes, Joey, and I'm like, yeah.
Hey,
And I was like, okay. I'm like, how the fuck?
who the fuck
know what I
are
mean?
you?
She goes, oh, we worked at Tailgaters together. And I'm like, okay. So well, maybe, we blow through a lot of staff over there. I'm like, okay. So she's she's talking like she really does know me, oh yeah, this and that, and I went here, this and this. And she seemed really nice. I didn't want to be rude. So usually what I just do is I just start giving out my Instagram just to be like, fuck it, promote the show, whatever the fuck we do, events.
Yeah.
So I go, give me your phone. So I try to put my name, and I go, fuck, I can't find my shit. So I give her my phone, and she puts her name in, and it says blocked, bro.
That's fucked. So you blocked her ass already?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I still don't know who she is.
That's fucked up.
Dude, I couldn't stop laughing. She handed my phone. She's like, oh, I'm blocked. I was like, oh, there must have been a reason. And I couldn't stop laughing. So I walk over to D, which is about 5 feet away, and I tell him the story. And of course, we fucking die laughing. This girl just crumbled in her seat. So
Wow, that's crazy.
I apologize to you, whoever it is.
Whoever it is, you got blocked. But you always blocking somebody for a good reason.
I know.
One reason or another, right?
Yeah, if you're gonna life's too goddamn short to have some of you human beings around, so I'm gonna block you for sure.
Oh fuck, that's crazy.
You never got caught doing something like that? No, you're too nice, eh?
I am. I'm way too fucking nice. I had this one guy at the bar, and shit, he's standing there, and he's like, "Oh shit, hey bud, how you doing?" I said, "I'm chilling." He said, "Hey, you black, Easy E," and he wouldn't just stop.
Where you're at now, like that bar?
Yeah, he wouldn't stop.
Lord.
Easy E, NWA, this and that. Young kid, he's all fucking hammered out his fucking tree. And I want to tell him, shut the fuck up and get out of my face. But I'm so nice. You know what I mean?
You should have said Limp Bizkit, Bon Jovi.
So I just let him ramp about 15 minutes. And then I was like, listen, I got to get over here and do my thing. You know what I mean? And he's like, okay. And he laughed and shit. But it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, you can't have a normal conversation. You know what I mean? Have a conversation, get your point across, and be done.
Oh man, hold on a second. No, I don't. People get real weird when they don't like. It's like they. How can I explain this? They want to impress you, but they're doing all the wrong moves.
Yes.
Their intentions are not terrible.
Oh no. That's why I wasn't mean to him.
But their route is very, very, very bad. Like it's a very bad route.
With the youngins, the youngins, they just don't know how to handle things certain ways. You know what I mean? And it's just funny to watch sometimes.
So D, I started doing I started doing what you asked me to do. When someone pisses me off on the internet to invite him on the podcast.
Yes.
Okay. So this one dude. Okay. I'm gonna read what he wrote. It was a comment. It was the Chris Gotti interview.
Okay.
Right? Good interview. Chris, good guy.
Yep.
Took the time, was actually on time.
Mm-hmm.
Answered a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Cool interview. You guys haven't seen that? Check it out.
Everything. Yeah.
He talked about how he could have signed, was it Pitbull? Or no, Daddy Yankee and Rick Ross. That's what it was.
Okay.
He blew it on those. Okay, anyways. Great interview. Talks about the 50. Talks about the court. Honestly, man, one of my favorites. Really great guy. You know what I mean? So this guy, his name is, let's see what his name is on the thing. Eric Iverson. Pretty cool name. Hope he's not related to Allen Iverson. You know, and then he goes, all right, comment. Bunch of kiss ass. Y'all dissing 50 Cent with Chris, but will never say that if 50 granted y'all an interview. Talking about Ja Rule kill 50 in a verses and how 50's 21 question was a Ja Rule copy but wasn't as good. Shaking my head. Do you want to start or should I start? I invited him. I said, thanks for the comment. You should get on the podcast and talk about this.
Yes.
But what do you feel about that comment?
Did we even talk about 50's 21 questions?
I think I brought up maybe it sucked that 50 threw a jab at Ja about being a singing R&B-ish and then come out with 21 questions.
Okay, gotcha.
I didn't mention that.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to say, before you start your rant, if this Momo didn't obviously watch his one interview, didn't you and I had a 50 versus Ja Rule versus our own? Yeah. We picked 15 tracks each, right. And I actually picked 50.
And I picked Ja, and I still stand by Ja till this day.
And you always have. I know. So that's what I mean. When people watch half this bullshit and they don't understand, but like, how do you feel by that? What was the kiss ass part? What was
kiss ass? He probably, you know what it is? He's so used to people blindsiding motherfuckers and trying to get a shock value out of somebody that he actually sat and watched real men have a conversation with another real man. Yeah. And that fucked him up because he didn't understand it. You get what I'm saying? He expecting people to be wilding out and acting all fucking retarded to get some fucking streams, but it's not about the streams. It's about the actual fact. This man is going to court for his fucking life. You understand what I'm saying? About some shit that nobody truly knows about. You see what I'm saying? So, you know what? Sit back and listen. Read between the lines. You'd rather hear about this and that.
Am I going to disrespect a man that gave us his time with a great story? Dude, he was actually on time. We have some artists that we've interviewed who aren't even on time. That had to reschedule. That Danny Fernandez, or if that's even his name.
Fuck Danny Fernandez.
You know what I mean? A Johnny Nobody from Toronto working at some sort of kitchen in the back. You know, and we're trying to schedule to his appointment. Hopefully help him out in any type of shape, way, or form. And Chris comes in, boom, 7:30 on the dot, ready to go, cell phone. Dude, and told us some great stories.
Right.
I'm supposed to disrespect that?
No. You know, for what? To entertain some motherfucking goofball. You know what I mean? So I don't think so, man. Like,
I don't know, and I don't even understand where. And didn't all three of us agree that when In the Club came out, he even said, "Fuck, we're fucked."
Oh yeah.
He even bigged up.
Don't get me wrong. Like I said, that the beef, truly to this day, we still really don't know what it's about, and I don't care. You know, all I know is Ja was out. He had some banging hits, and when it was 50 turn, he came out with some fucking banging hits. What can you do? Can't stop it. You know what I mean? You can't.
What a shocking. I was like, I don't mind diss anything you want about the podcast, but kissing ass, and I was just like, where'd you get this from? So I said, hey man, thanks for the comment. Feel free, if you want to come on, get a hold of me. Feel free to come on the show and talk about.
There you go.
What you got to say?
Come on the show, dog.
Eric
come on the show.
Iverson.
Come on the show.
Now, what Iverson needs to understand is, instead of kissing ass and acting like a Johnny Badass, feel free to come to my house and say what you got to say in front of me too. Because if this guy thinks I'll be scared of someone like Ja or 50 or something, like one-on-one, I'm down to go with anyone all the time. It's like this little homo is a little like, it's relax.
Internet thug.
Relax. Relax, Eric. Relax.
You know, come on the show, speak your piece, dog. You know what I mean? Come on.
Even though we'll come to you, we'll do the show live.
We'll be nice. We'll be nice and respect you like a man and have a conversation with you like a man, like we did with Chris. How about that? Come on.
I was very respectful with the man that hijacked our show with that wrestling dude, bro.
How did he get in again?
Dude, I don't know. So, okay, guys, we use StreamYard, right? And to get on the show, there's a StreamYard link. So the link above the thing, that's how Bam gets the link. He clicks on it. I accept. I put him on. We interview Snipes on on Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, and he's in the car. Remember, he left the dinner, and instead of promoting the event on YouTube, he actually puts the StreamYard link somewhere.
Yes, and someone jumped in.
So he leaves. He does a 30-minute, obviously we send him back to his family. Obviously, it's Thanksgiving. Me, Silos, and Bam are boom, boom talking, and I get a little bloop in the bottom. So in the bottom, if you guys don't see it, on the bottom of my computer, I can see if someone popped in. I can block them around. But I see some dude, and this guy's ready to go. Like, he has a backdrop, and he's ready to go. And I'm like, did Bam or Carlos send this link to someone, right? And I popped him on, boop. And he's like, hey, man. I'm like, what are you doing? And then he's like, and I can see both your faces are like, who the fuck is this guy? So I'm like, it's obviously not them. So I'm like, what the hell happened? He's like, I'm just surfing the internet looking for some friends. And we didn't even disrespect him, bro.
Oh, fuck. What episode was that? God,
I don't. It's the second snipe episode on Shooting the Shit podcast.
Yes, okay.
Oh, bro, that was the most shock value. Like, huh? I should clip that one and put it somewhere, bro.
You should, because with you know what? We took a fuck up and made it work.
Because Alex called me after. He's like, who was that? I said, bro, I don't know. He's like, you played it off so well. You pretty much interviewed him.
Pretty much.
And then you sent him on his way. I was just like, I didn't know what else to do.
Word.
Was he rude though? That guy wasn't rude.
No,
he wasn't rude.
Rude at all.
What do you want me to tell? He got a link. What am I supposed to be? The fuck, get the link. He'd be like, maybe off Snipe so I can shit. Fucking crazy. On a real, bro, real shit.
What's up?
I've been reading, and guys, we might eventually just get canceled because of where we live. We live in Canada, so Justin Trudeau's putting that on podcasts in Canada here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can't talk about like anything. You have to talk about flowers and hugs and kisses and.
They're trying to stifle your.
It was to the point where Joe Rogan mentioned that his show is going to be canceled up here if this really goes through. Which everything that this Nazi's done, it's actually been through. It's gone through.
Man, fuck, I hate to say this, but people gonna fucking hate me, and
oh no.
I'm not a Trudeau fan, people. Let's get
yes,
that
he
out.
is. Yes, he is.
I'm not a Trudeau fan.
He is.
I'm saying it straight. I'm not a Trudeau fan. I'm not up his butt or whatever the case may be. I just feel sometimes he gets a bad rap for a lot of shit that he didn't cause. You
example.
Know what I mean? Okay.
Don't just say something without an example.
I'm gonna give you an example. This carbon tax.
That's not him. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, everybody's mad at him because it got implemented. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
But the fact of the matter is that's something that fell in his lap that was started when the big fucking West Coast oil boom started. When everybody was going out west to work and be on the oil rigs and work on the oil sands and all that. And the question was, which prime minister was in office when that fucking happened?
But you see this in the States too. When someone else comes in, you derail. He's not a derailer, bro. He's a taker. He's a liberal taker. He takes.
Well, yeah,
he didn't put one carbon tax. He put two.
I agree. I agree with you there. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a fan. I just find sometimes that he's getting a bad rap for certain things that someone else caused. Because Harper caused all that. He was like, oh, yeah, come on up here, America, do whatever the fuck you want, give all the Canadians money, and then now the Canadians are being fucked for it. You understand what I'm saying? And the face of who's fucking you is Trudeau. You get what I'm saying?
The carbon tax is the most delusional tax in history.
And I totally agree with you. But the fact of the matter is everybody took that money from back then, and here it is. It's pretty much SERP in a different form. It's here's the money. At least Trudeau told you you might have to pay some of that shit back. Back then.
Yeah, but there's never been a tax in history that's been reeled back. You know where taxes started from, right? It started from the World Wars, right?
Every tax in the
it was supposed to be in and out. It's never.
Every tax in the world is fucking fraud. It's just it's extortion, bro. Simple and fucking plain.
We're gonna put it in for a bit. You go, okay, cool, I get it, and then it never comes out. You just get used to it.
Mm-hmm. It's extortion. That's all.
Carbon tax. Let's be real. So what? Okay, so let me say, Bam, I'm gonna you give me money, but everything in your life is gonna be better. Let's just say that. You just give me money and you're like, what are you doing to make it better? Like, and I go, no, nothing. Just keep giving it to me and don't worry, things will be good.
Yeah, right.
That's what because the carbon taxes, if they told me that my carbon tax is actually cleaning up carbon, there'd be less guilt of me giving it to you. It wouldn't be that. But you're just going, thank you, and nothing's in return to fix anything.
I hear you.
It is the biggest gimmick.
Of course. And back then, the biggest gimmick was go work, get all this money, blah, 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 blah. And now that the government's like, we want it back, and they figured out a way how to get it back, everybody fucking mad. But the problem is, it's not him. He's just figuring out the problem from back then that's causing now problems. You know what I mean? That problem started back then. It's coming up now. You know, just like whatever he's doing now, we're going to feel the wrath of that in the next 15 years or so. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think we have to start, me and you should start making
you know what?
some...
you know what? I'm going to say this. All you weed smokers, you motherfuckers are in for a motherfucking surprise later. I can guarantee you that because you're complaining about the prices of the weed now. Wait. You know what I mean? Because them taxes are going to go up. You get me? You know? So you was happy to put them in, but you're going to feel it later, right?
Well, when people are, you go on the TikToks and the gram and you hear, get rid of Trudeau. No. I'm like, I'm deeper than that. I'm like, get rid of him and everyone else that voted for him. I can't have that many stupid retards in the country keeping this bozo and can't see what's going on in front of them and being like, oh, 8 years later, this was a terrible decision. No.
I hear you, man. I hear you. It's like I said, I'm not a Trudeau fan. It's just sometimes I feel like he gets a bad rap, and a lot of shit he's doing right now, I think he's doing the right thing, but obviously he's not. Right?
My good friend told me, when it comes to politics, we don't pick what we assume or feel like it's the best choice for us. We pick the one of lesser evil.
Well, you got no choice because it's all evil. The whole government is
but I mean,
corporation.
Like, I'll give you an example. Like, you want to go against conservative, but like, but you have to leave a fucking Momo like Ford in there. You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Even though I think that guy's a fucking useless fucking goof crackhead prick. I hate his guts too. But it's like, well, I need to get rid of him. I got to keep this bozo in here.
Yeah.
That's. Oh, I want to, guys.
One or the other. I
need your opinion, and I like this makes me sick.
What?
Okay. I'm gonna throw a couple businesses. I'll throw Amazon out there as the biggest one. Amazon, probably richest company in the world. One of them, top 3.
Okay.
4, whatever. How the fuck do they? I don't know. Pay their employees $18 an hour, and now, instead of putting laws and taxes, which this guy ends up hitting a tax bracket and that probably doesn't pay any taxes. But I just think they should implement something like some sort of law. If you're going to be a company that's going to hit that $1 billion mark, and I'm not saying hit it once, you hit it twice, you're on a roll of hitting it every year, that you're forced to pay these guys minimum $25 an hour. You see what I'm saying? Like there should be like, because for me now, now that I've been like working for a company, because guys, people, if you don't know who I am, I was a DJ for many years. I owned my own businesses and stuff like that. And trust me, owning your own business, trust me, it's a different type of work. You do work for the people, and the government is still your hand in your pocket. Trust me, it's not as good as everyone makes it seem to be. But I went working for the man, and when you work for the man, and they're a $1 million company, millions of dollar company that I work for, and they just drive me to death. It is a borderline, and people can get mad at me for saying this, it is the modern day slave.
Okay. I hear you. I understand. And being that you're talking about it, let's talk about the corporation. The corporation is, the government is giving the corporation the permission to do what they do. Because the government want the revenue. You understand what I mean? They want the money. So you got a bunch of people that's willing. You're going to have 100,000 people work for you, okay? And I want you to bring your company here so you can make people here work for it. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I can tax them.
Of course.
Get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm going to give you all sorts of breaks and allow you to do certain
That's right.
things. That's exactly what happens with the corporation. That's how they allow to pay a motherfucker $19 an hour.
And that's where, for me, it's like, this is where the modern day slave again. It's like, okay, cool. You might be working on a payroll, but you're not doing shit. Let's be $18. You ain't doing shit. You are barely surviving.
Of course, you're barely surviving.
So, no offense to everyone.
The government sets the bar
If you're a slave working for someone, shoveling shit or whatever the case may be, they're giving you enough food just to survive.
That's it. That's all.
So now they just modernized it.
So think about it. The government set the bar here, told the corporation, you can pay them this much so we can keep them in line. That's it. That's all. Simple and fucking plain. That's it. It's all. Because if the government changes the minimum wage and bring it up to actual where it's supposed to be, then the corporations have to pay that, and they won't stay, and they'll leave. And then guess what? The government don't get no money.
What was it? Was it Andrew Tate? It's like they have to give these corporations what they want. If not, they'll take their corporation to another country, right? And then just so it's a lose-lose
they take that money somewhere else. So as a government, you're trying to keep your country alive. So how do you keep your GDP up? How do you keep your economics going? You get what I'm saying? So in one sense, it's like one hand washes the other. They both fucking the same.
Yeah. And there's always us getting fucked, you know.
There you go.
There was one basketball player, I think it was DeMar DeRozan, when he played for the Toronto Raptors. Because I love Canada, and this guy comes from Compton. So I love Canada. Toronto's a great city, but I don't understand the double tax. I don't understand how my paycheck gets taxed, and I still have to go everywhere and get taxed again. So he was just like, your money does not go a long way here.
No, and it doesn't in the States either.
In certain states.
There you go. Certain states. The states where it's not great.
That's why we got to move to Texas.
They're not gonna hit you too hard, right? You see what I'm saying? And the reason why Texas is like that is because they want people there.
Growth.
You understand what I'm saying? So when they get the growth, what you think they're gonna do? They're gonna hit you.
Kill them with taxes.
There you go. And then
from Los Angeles, Texas.
And then everybody gonna be running to Illinois. You know what I mean? After, you know. So all it is, it's run from the money. You know what I mean? But in reality, that's why rich people do shit that we don't understand. And when you really sit back and look at it, these motherfuckers don't lose a dime of their money and always make money.
Yes.
You understand what I mean? You know, it's like, okay, I'm going to do a life insurance where my life insurance makes money. You know what I mean? It makes money. You know, it's like you bought into the stock Fortune 500 or whatever, right? But, you know, it makes money. I could borrow against the fucking thing. And I got everybody in my family on this, you know, so we all put money in it, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. And I can borrow from it to fucking start a business, or I can borrow from the, you know what I mean? Anybody from the family could do this. And guess what? All the money that they originally had in their pocket stays there. They don't lose it.
True.
You see what I'm saying? So they're playing with money that they don't even really have yet.
So you win the lottery, man. Where would you place? Would you still stay here?
Yeah.
You'd still stay here.
I'll still stay here.
Oh, you're a moron.
I'll still stay here, but there's a half the year. You know, it gets cold. Got to go. I'll be back when it's warm. You know, we're going down south. You notice I said we going down south.
Oh, and then you go back up north because someone's got to take care down south.
You stay. I'll see you in 6 months, dog.
Never in my life. Get a ticket, one-way ticket, bro. I'm not even bringing clothes, nothing. Just one pair of underwear, because that's going to be rolling.
I'm glad you said that, because I bought 2 lottery tickets today. So, you know.
Jesus Christ.
God willing, we're going south, people.
God damn. All right, man. I wanna end the podcast on a funny story. I don't know what I've said on here before, but I got the Montreal Uber story. I think I told you this one. So this is pre-pandemic, right?
Okay, go.
And Carm hollers at me. Carm Lou, Lucky Lou, that's been on the show before. He goes, it's like, yo, Deuce. He goes, my cousin Mike his birthday's in Montreal, And if you guys haven't been to Montreal, bro, if there's one of the 3 places in Canada you got to go, Montreal is going to be up there for sure, you know? Mm-hmm. He's like, we're just going to go for the day. We're going to go for the day. We see him. We leave. I said, fuck, are we capable of doing that? You know, are we really capable?
It never works out
We were capable, so whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he picks me up, and he has a Cadillac, right? A little Cadillac. So we drive, and there's that BK, the Burger King on the way, right? You know, off the highway. Mm-hmm. So we stop. He's like, you hungry? I'm like, starving, man. So he orders his food first, and he pops over to the left side, and I go, yo, get me, the king meal, and what's this? The fire fucking chicken burger. And he's yelling at the person, going, no. I'm like, what do you mean no? No. Don't get him that. And I'm like, what the fuck?
You're not eating it.
He goes, what the fuck? I'm like, what's your problem? He goes, you're going to shit in my car, bro. You're going to shit in my car. I'm like, bro, I promise you, I'm not going to fucking shit in your car. He's like, fuck that. He leaves. So I order the same thing. Fuck that guy. Don't worry about him. Give me my food. So I bring it to the table, and he's like, you got it. You got that shit, right? I'm like, yeah, I got it. So whatever. We end up going.
Hold on, people. To get this story, I truly understand where Calm's coming from, because sometimes Joe will fuck you up.
This is all exaggerated, humans. So we go to Montreal. Long story short, we see him. His cousin was there the night before, so he had to go take a nap. So me and him in a pub. Now we decide we want to stay, right? He's like, yo, we staying? I'm like, yeah, I'm down to stay, man. But it's like Saint Jean Baptiste Day. It's a French Canadian Quebec holiday, dude. There is not one room.
In the whole fucking place.
In the whole fucking city, bro. Damn. Not an Airbnb, not a suite, nothing. Like, we're breaking down we're gonna get a suite. Like, give us $1,000. Who cares, right?
Fuck it.
Nothing. So I'm like, okay, bro, I'm gonna hold back. I'm not drinking no more. It's your cousin. Have some drinks with him.
And I'll drive.
We'll drive him about. Yeah. It's fucking one of the hardest things in history for me, right? So he goes, all right, man, my cousin's at this bar. Let's Uber there. We'll stay with him for a bit, and we'll Uber back to the car. I'm like, I'm down. So he gets an Uber, and we hop in. And so I'm in the passenger back seat. Carmen's in the driver's back seat. So the guy's there, and I let a little one, a little.
There it is.
A little, and it catches my nose immediately. I'm like, oh shit. And then Carm takes a right look, right? Boom. He's like, no. And I went, yeah. And he's like, oh my God. And then you hear the Uber driver, you hear the windows come down now, right? And this is probably like really downtown, like where we should be doing 40 or 60. He's like flooring it down to try to get air inside the thing. And I said, guys, it was just a little one, right? And Carm goes, oh, buddy, it's a little one, man. Don't worry, the tsunami's coming. And the Uber driver goes, he's an Indian guy. He goes, no tsunami. No. No tsunami.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Damn.
The guy's crying, man. He's driving with him and Carmen's heads out the window, man. We pull up, man. He's like, hey, get out. And I'm like, are we even here? I thought he just dumped us anywhere, right? Like, fuck.
Get out
so I think
now.
The good thing, that was on Carm's Uber thing. He probably got 1 star for that one. So
don't ever pick him up. Oh, man. Bro.
But the thing is, my reasoning is, I said not his car. I didn't say any car. It happens, man. It happens. Oh, that was the best one, man. The fucking Uber driver's crying. Carm's dying. I can't stop. I'm laughing so hard I'm pissing my pants, man.
Well, like I told you, people, like I said, Joe can fuck you up, man.
I've been good now, man.
We're good.
Yeah. The fast food will fucking kill me for sure.
Oh, I tell you.
It'll kill me, man. It will definitely kill me. It'll go right through me, and yeah. There's, if anyone's hung out with me long enough, they all have a story of a bar or somewhere. Okay, I got one more fart story. We were kids, right? We're in grade OAC, which was like grade 13 for the people that don't know. Okay. OAC, grade 12, you can go to college. Grade 13, you go to university, right? You have to get these. So which I don't even know why I was taking a grade 13 course, to tell you the goddamn truth or whatever. So I'm in this course, right? And we had a teacher named Miss Berry.
Okay.
She had big berries, you know.
All right.
You know, and she was super cute. She's the cute teacher. She's the teacher that you wanted to stay after school.
Okay.
She's the teacher that when you see the news and the hot teacher touched the kid, you're angry.
Oh,
you're
okay.
angry. You're
You
like,
want to be that kid. Yeah, okay,
yeah.
gotcha. Mm.
So I used to always try and give her a hug, but, you know, stayed appropriate. She stayed appropriate, right? I'm like, oh, miss, get over here. She's short and I want to touch her berries, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So she comes in, and my buddy Ryan McCullum was on the left side, right? And we're taking some sort of computer class. I am not going to lie to you. This woman did love me. She did all my work. I raised my hand. She'd come in. She'd do all the coding. And then I tilt my computer screen, and I let Ryan steal all the coding, and then me and him would pass, right?
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I never had this many hookups in school, right? But sometimes I'd like to fart and call her over.
Oh, no. Stop.
Every time.
It's fucked up. No wonder she kept her fucking distance.
She didn't keep her distance. I know she's blaming the guy next to me, because what a human being would do.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
What
Chemical warfare. And how long you had that teacher for?
It was like a half a semester.
You might want to check on her and see if she got
Dude,
kicked.
I fart, and then I tell Buddy, I'm like, watch this, because he's dying with his shirt over his nose. I'm like, miss, I need some help. And he'd be like, no.
That's fucked up, Joe. Oh, shit. Oh, that's fucked
it's
up,
so
guys.
good. I want her to gag on one of them.
Oh, man.
Dude, it happens, man.
You
Oh,
got me
good
over
old
here
St.
fucking
Pat's.
crying, bro.
Miss
You got me
Berry,
over
what's
here
up? You still there? You got your berries?
crying.
Just want to give him a quick shake, you know. I wanted to do a Me Too movement, you know what I mean?
Get yourself in trouble. Fuck's sakes. Oh, wow.
You didn't do that shit at school?
No. I ain't fuck up teachers and shit. That's just crazy. I'll just let it rip while I'm walking through the hall.
You know, DJ went up
back there caught a bad one. You know?
DJ went up's wife. We were having dinner, and she's like, because she meets other people from our school, right? Because I don't know why. Like we're one fucked up grade. Like we're always together. Like you know me, One Up, Silos, Carm. Like dude, all from grade 5, for instance. Like you think about it, you're like, Jesus, this is fucked up, right? So she bumps into someone else, a kid from school. Her son's friend is married to one guy that went to our school. So they came over to the dinner, and he has his own, stories from our school. And even she came up, she's like, at first I thought you guys were exaggerators. But every time I meet someone else that don't even hang out with each other and they have another story, I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, we didn't learn nothing.
Nope.
It was what it was, man.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna get the guys to type in some stories, man. I gotta tell more of them. There's tons of them out there.
Tons of them out there.
Tons of them out there.
I don't know. Somebody said write a book, kid. Write
fuck
a book.
the book, man. No one knows how to read no more, bro. I gotta come out of my book has to be some sort of video game these days, What it is. Yo, Bam Bam.
Yeah.
It was fun fucking laughing with you, man. I hope everyone else had a good time.
Yes.
Please comment. Tell us your fart stories. I don't give a fuck. See if yours is worse than mine, bro. And if you do, I'll probably pull one out of the vault. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, people.
Challenge people.
All right, peace, man. Later.
All right.